conclude the class. So, how to 5x your sales within 30 days using the A3R3 funnel. Just a recap of what we did the last time. For whom, at least that have been mentioned, let me just rush this one to where we stopped the last time. I talked about my background. I talked about, okay, this is the main topic. We talked about digital marketing, which is a foundation for growth marketing. I talked about the traditional sales funnel that we all know: awareness, engagement, consideration, conversion, retention, and loyalty. And are you with me, sir?
I'm with you, ma.
Okay. Then I talked about the growth marketing funnel and the talked about growth marketing, then went over to the funnel and okay, different models of growth of funnels that we know, the AIGA, the awareness and the awareness interest, the second one, the third one, then this other fourth one, which is awareness, engagement, consideration, conversion, retention, and loyalty, which we are more familiar with. Then now this last one, which is awareness, acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral, which is A3R3 funnel that is really, really, would I say, in vogue right now, that most big establishments are using, most big companies are using. And I also said it's majorly for tech startup. Tech startups invented it, or will I say they modified it to this level. Awareness, you can see how the funnel looks. Then going to trying to, I also describe the funnel that the awareness and acquisition, they are the top of the funnel. Then activation and retention, they are the middle, and revenue is the bottom of the funnel. Then I also talked about how you can, what the mistakes most realtors do, like you don't know the next thing to do with your client. Your client comes and maybe you've taken the person for site inspection. You don't know the next thing to do, or maybe the person just came. You're trying to see how you just got the person, just acquired the person's contact. You don't know the next thing to do with the person, so as to take him to site or to bring him to the office before he makes payment. Or there are some that can just verify the company and make payment without getting to the office or going to site. There are people that make payment that way. Now you don't know how to go about it to make them, in fact, release the money, because the main thing is for them to make payment. So most realtors have that issue. So I talked about that. Now this A3R3 funnel, I said for real estate it is not this sequence. When it comes to, for tech, this is how it goes. Mostly for tech. For real estate, you see revenue before retention. Revenue before retention. I also explained why it's like that, why they made this funnel. Because like I gave an instance of the what's it called, the all these like email portals. When they acquire you, you sign up and you start using it. That's activation. The next thing is retention. You keep using it. The next thing, you now upgrade and start bringing in people. So now I now started explaining the step, how it applies to real estate awareness and all of that. Awareness, um acquisition, the steps we need to take. And I made a promise that I'm going to send it to our inbox. That's this template. I'll send it. There are more. There are more than this. I just picked out some. There are more than this. If we are studious, we can add more to it. The revenue aspect, when it comes to revenue, what you should do. When it comes to retention, what you need to do so as to keep the clients. And when it comes to referral, what you need to do, this level, what you need to do to make them refer their world to you. So these are the things we need to do as realtors. Now it's not just about the what you should do, is the how. How do you implement all of this step by step? So that took us to the 5-step strategy that I started. I did the first one. I talked about branding, that is the 5-step strategy: branding and positioning. You need to brand first. You need to brand your business, know your why. That's the first thing. The next thing is you need to know you need to have goals. Without goals, you just look like, I don't know how to explain what your real estate business will. You need to have goals: 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 1 year, 18, 1 year, 18 months, 24 months, 5 years. You don't just come and do real estate without having goals. And now when you're doing all of these things, you need to have like a book. where you write all these things. There are some of us have it. Why some of us don't have it? We really need to have it. When you be writing everything about your business, what you need to do, goals you need to achieve, when you need to achieve them, and stuff like that. So these are things. Then do a simple market survey is the next thing. You need to know what is happening in the market you operate. Know what is happening in the market, because if you don't know what is happening in the market, sorry, you just be in the dark. So I talked about how you can go about it. I'm just doing a recap. Then build your customer personas. You need to know the people you're selling to. I said something, a popular proverb, that when even if you sell long life and prosperity, everybody will not be your customer. So you need to know the people you want to sell to. So how do you know it? You do demographic and psychographic studies of the people you want to sell to. Then you build your customer persona, because they have pains, they have challenges, they have fears and concerns, they have objections, they have desires and aspirations. These people you want to sell to, you need to know all these things, because it is based on these things that you start communicating with them and you attract them. If you don't know all these things they are going through, how do you communicate with them that you can solve them? So now another thing is building your brand's identity. The brand identity, you have to know the value you're bringing to the table. Now it's not just about knowing the value, you need to communicate the value through your value proposition, your core values, your all of these things. Then your actual value is when they really come to do business with you, and what experience do they go with. What are their testimonials, what are their reviews. So I said the customer experience equals testimonials and review. Customers and their testimonials and review is what they really experience, and their experience will determine whether they will still do business with you or they will leave you. So you need to really brand yourself. I also said you have to be top of mind during branding. You have to be consistent. If you are posting, you know when you're posting. If it's twice a week or three times a week, you have to know when you're posting. You have to be visible. If you're not consistent, they will see you like this person is not serious. You post now, in 2 3 weeks time is when you're coming back to post. They are watching. You have to be conscious of this. The another thing is brand loyalty. Show care. Show that you care for them, not that you just want the money. Because most realtors just want them to pay, and you make your commission, and that's all. So there's a way you package your business, and it will really show. You really show it, the way you communicate with them, your body language and all of that. They will just see your brand. They will see your brand and know whether they can do business with you or not. So I also said positioning, you have to position. It is based on knowing their challenges and all of that, that you will now start communicating with them. Your content you put out there will be speaking to all of these things, and they will start coming closer to bond with you. That is perceived value. When your content tells them, "I'll do this, what we do, this what we do, this is what we have done, this what we have done," that one is perceived value. They will now come closer. The next one is, what are you actually doing to them? That is the real value you are giving to them. So you have to position properly. If you position properly, you don't have to go after them. They will just naturally come to you. So that is how this business is. So now these are the things you do in positioning. I said, if you know your why, you have goals, you do your market survey, a simple market survey, because we are not marketing research people. You build your customer persona, you know your brand's identity, you know how to position. When you position in the market, man, you don't need to go after clients like that. Though you still do marketing, you don't have to be chasing them or begging them. Now for today, are you with me, sir?
I'm with you, man.
Okay. Now for today, that's that for this other day. For today now, what we have is the second one, which is organic strategy. Organic strategy. That's number two. The first one is branding and positioning. Now we're talking about how we can walk our prospects through the funnel for them to become clients, for them to become loyal, for them to become our advocates. The A3R3 funnel. So the organic strategy is majorly content marketing. Your videos, your write up, your text, your your images. Now, coming to organic strategy, what do people see when they Google your business? This is one question we need to ask ourselves as realtors. What do people see? That name of yours, that name of your business, something something property, something something realty. What do they see when they Google it? We have to be very conscious of that. Now, what people see on your pages is what make them buy when they come through any means. Be very conscious of that. What they see is what will make them buy. If they don't see something that is pleasing, when they will take off. We know this. So I'm only bringing it for us to be conscious of it. It's something that most of us know because we've attended several training, and the worst thing is that we don't really implement. That's the issue. We don't implement. If we really implement, you find that these things will not, they will not be an issue in our businesses. No, there are different types of content. Your writing, your text, your images, videos, infographics, memes. These are content. Then we also have text content, which we do easily. To do That's writing. You have copywriting, social media posts, testimonials, review, blog posts, storytelling, product description, case studies, reports, ebooks. Like ebooks, we write ebooks and tell them to download to get so and so information, and it's part of the things we have in text. Now, going over to content distribution platform. Google My Business, you can post on Google My Business. In fact, every realtor has to be on Google My Business. It's very important. Be on Google My Business. Just see how you get a location, even if you're not present in that location. See how you get a location, then do Google My Business. Because for real, there are businesses you can put on Google My Business without having a location. But for real estate, Google will demand for a location. So you just get a location and put your business on the map so that you can get, because it's a free place that you can get mostly ready buyers, because people that are on Google search, they are mostly ready buyers, or you don't take time to convert them. Let me put it that way. You don't take time to convert them. Now, social media, Facebook, IG, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, these are places we can distribute our content. We must not use all of them. I mentioned it the last time. We mustn't use all of them. You just have to do one or two, and just be heavy on the ones you are choosing, and be consistent. We can use personal blogs. You can use Blogger. You can use Medium. We Most of us know Medium. You can use the media, like writing from a media company about real estate. There are some realtors that do it. To give you more visibility. You are posting content there, and people will come to you and you sell. So we can look for all these avenues to see how we can be visible. Now, on forums, Quora, Nairaland, Reddit, and all of that. On Nairaland, there are people that go there to post, readers that go there to post. Years to come, when you do a particular search, you still see their content coming out, and people still call them. So we shouldn't take these things for granted. Now, another one is the directories, article directories. Go to article directories and put your articles. There are also business directories too. I didn't add it. Business directories. There are business directories in Nigeria. Nigerian Gallery is one business directory. There are other directories. You can put your real estate business. You can just choose like three business directories. Some are free, some are paid. I didn't mention them here. I didn't add them here. Some are free, some are paid. You can just add them and do your and put your business. Because those business directories, they work really with Google. When people make searches, they come up, and when they come up, they are likely to see your business. Now, another thing, now social media platform, example of social media posts. You To attract your target audience, you share what we call problem awareness content. You share what we call problem awareness content. I'm coming, sorry. It's like someone wants to come in. Sorry. You share problem awareness content. Then what this does is that it helps you make your audience aware of the problem they have, that your product helps them to solve. Example is in real estate. At this awareness stage, you should, for example, in real estate, at this awareness stage, you should be sharing contents like a common 5 common mistakes people make when buying properties, like several misconceptions you have about investing in off-plan properties. Here are 5 reasons why you were scammed while investing in real estate. Now, you have to know that you can use images, videos, or text to roll out this content. With this type of content, they will be drawn to follow you. They'll be drawn to follow you and know more about how you can help them. Naturally, they will just follow you to know how you can really help them. Now, another one is you now you have to know this point. Think SEO. Use keywords to write your content. Use both primary and secondary keywords. What we mean by primary and secondary keywords is something like, if you're using primary word to be real estate, secondary property, get primary and secondary keywords. Ensure your pages are well optimized. Share testimonials often. We have to share testimonials often so as to attract them and make them believe. It's a social proof. Now you need to demonstrate the use of your product. Show them how they can apply your product in their everyday lives. You need to show them how they can apply your product in their everyday life. You can tell them something like, if you do this social investment in 6 months, you get the interest and you use it to solve so and so. You can invest in so this and use it to fund so project in your life. You can start this investment to use it to sponsor your children for university education and stuff like that. You have to show them what they need to do with your product, how your product can help them in their everyday life. Then now your content should be a mix of education, information, inspiration, entertainment and promotion. Promotion should just be 20 to 25%. There are realtors that only post products. Come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. They get pissed. They get pissed, really. They get pissed. So you should educate them. Educational content really make people sell. That is why people that are doing YouTubers, realtors that are YouTubers, they really make sales. So you see how you educate people, they will come closer to you because they see you as an authority. So you can even do it with writing. You mustn't go to everybody must not go to YouTube to do that. Then you can do, how do you create this content? Most of us are familiar with all these tools, these AI tools, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Cloud and Humanize, WhatsApp, and Grammarly, WhatsApp voice note. You can use all of these to do content. Now your videos, you can use InVideo, you can use Canva, you can use Viva videos, InShot, Adobe Express, PowerPoint. Then for images, you can use CapCut, Canva, Leonardo.ai, Unsplash, Bing, Midjourney. For for podcasts, there are some realtors that do podcasts. I don't want to call their names. You can use Anchor, Audacity, Adobe. That is audio podcast. I'm not talking about the YouTube podcast. They do audio podcasts. So you can choose to use any of these means to be visible. Now there are metrics that matter when you are online. There are metrics that you look out for. You have to check your website visitors, you need to check your traffic, you need to check like, share, follow, save, you need to check comments, you need to check enquiries. I am not saying these are the things that will make you sell. There are people that don't have these things, they still make sales. But when you're posting, you need to check these things. These things are the metrics that matter, that will make you know what you need to keep posting, what you need to keep sharing with your target audience. Now, in summary, these are the things you need to know, you need to have. These are the things you need to use for your content creation or content creation. Now the third strategy is inorganic strategy, that is paid ads and promotion. Paid ads and promotion. How do you use them? Now paying to you, inorganic strategy is paying to make your business known to more people in your target market for increased patronage. Platforms The platforms are social media, Google, Apple, Amazon, Opera, App Store, influencers and all of that. The influencers, they are for promotion, while these other ones are ads. So we need to also spend. Okay, I brought this. Of late we notice this celebrity Chioma Akpoti. She's doing, is it Akpota or Akpoti? She's doing promotion for somebody in the US, a realtor in the US. He's using her to, she's an influencer, she's influencing for him. I am not saying we should use people like this. Maybe we are not up to this level to start paying them, but we can use other influencers, other small influencers to promote our business. If we want to really go far in this, just maybe you choose influencers or you choose running paid ads. Now the primary purpose of running ads is to get strangers to patronize you, you don't only do organic content, or you don't do only organic marketing, you also need to do inorganic, that is make payment. That is why we need to have some money set aside for adverts, because I've seen realtors that earn, a realtor will earn like 5 million, 6 million commission, and When you talk to the person to like run ads, the person will like, how much are you, you spend 200, the person say no, why, it's too much. Why would somebody that earns around 6 million naira find it difficult to release 200,000 naira to run ad? So they prefer to do it in the organic way, the way they are doing. In fact, mostly offline. They do it offline, and before you know it, most of them, that money with them will be exhausted. You'll be so scared. You'll be wondering why the person is begging, even begging for transport. After a few months of earning that money, they don't want to spend. Most realtors, I've noticed, most realtors don't like spending on ads, and ads is what will really help you go far in the business. Now, to avoid wasting money on ads, you must have your ad strategy. It's not just about doing ads. You need to have ad strategy. Need to have ad strategy. Now, this is a strategy you can use. There are people that you don't use this exact one, you use other things. Now, before you start running your profitable ads, for instance, you're doing Facebook ads, you need to do a thorough housekeeping. Optimize your page and have at least 9 to 10 posts on your page before you start running ads. Have a revenue target. Know your numbers. You need to know your numbers. Have an ad budget. Do not spend more than 10% of your expected revenue. For instance, you want to, or even your commission. Let's say you want to sell a product of a 50 million naira product, and your commission is 10%, which is 5 million. You don't spend more than 500,000 to run ads. If you are really crazy about ads, you just spend within that neighborhood. Don't spend that much. Then have an irresistible offer. Always have offer when you want to run ad. Don't just run ad like that. Have an offer. You should know how to write. You should learn how to write offer. Then know and choose the right objective. Need to know and choose the right objective in your when you want to run your ad. Now, the revenue target, for instance, you want to sell 500 million. Know the number of customers you want. You say five customers to give you that revenue. Maybe you're selling a property of 100 million. Now, you know your conversion rate. That's the number of people that actually buy out of the total number of people that contact you. You should know the number of people that actually buy, that will actually buy. Know the number of leads you need. Know the number of leads you need. Like 100 leads, 100, you get 100 leads. Inspection, like you can get 20 that will go for inspection with you. From those 20, conversion will be 5. That's 5%. Conversion will be 5. So when you know is this way, you know the number of leads you need to get. Now that means 1 out of every 20 leads do buy from you. So just know your conversion rate. There are some people that their conversion rate is higher than this because of the way they know how to close. But on the average, you see something like this. On the average, this is what you see on the average. Now, a profitable Facebook ad strategy. The next thing is you know the audience you need. Know the audience you need. Know the right place to use. Okay, the right placement. Now, when I say audience, the kind of people you want to patronize you, the kind of who you want to buy from you. Do you need professionals? Do you need retirees? Do you need civil servants? Or do you need investors? Do you need first time home buyers? Do you need wealth preservers? We have different classes of people. Or do you need the upcoming youths? Because I've seen some realtors, very young realtors in their maybe early 20s, they are focused on this group I'm talking about, this group that are just coming on, and they are doing well. They focus on their age mates and talk to them to invest, and they really invest. So you just have to know the audience you want to sell to. Now, know the right placement to use. The time for real estate budget of 5K daily, use the manual placement option. You have to know the right placement. If you're like Facebook ad, if you want to spend maybe 5,000 per day, though they will say you must spend 15,000, 20,000. But if you have 5,000, you can still run ads per day. But you have to choose the manual placement. Don't go with the automatic. Now, track and measure results. Track and measure results. Whatever you're doing, track and measure results. Test and test. You need to keep testing. You test A, it's not working well, you change it and test B. Up till now, I still test. When I do this ad, it's doing somehow, I will change it. Like the ad I have running right now, for two clients, I discovered Facebook was robbing me. You'll just take more than the budget, and it will not even reflect in the statement. So I'm like, how do I account to my clients that this is how much I spend? For instance, you see Facebook has taken something like 50,000 naira, and where you need to give the statement you have is 20 or 25,000. So like if I print this for a client, how do I go about it? How do I explain it? So you need to know what you should do per time. When it's like that, you have to stop the ad and do a new one. You have to stop it and do a new one. Now remember, the aim of running ads is to get more strangers to come patronize your business. So we need to be conscious of that. Now the next thing we need to do, okay, we are looking at the funnel. I don't know, maybe I'm fast with this. Let me just see. Maybe I'm fast. Now there's hint. Choose awareness objective for a start, then do retargeting for those with huge budgets. If you are like for realtors that are doing well, that have a good ad budget, you can be running awareness ad continuously. While the awareness ad is running, the people that are interacting with the ad, you can now retarget them. You can now retarget them for leads, to get leads. So with that, you see yourself selling. That is why some people close back to back. Some people close back to back, and it's not magic, it's real. As long as you have the strength to take them for inspection, you have the people that really have strength for all these things for inspection. They can take like two, 3 persons for inspection per day. At two ends of they're in Lagos, two ends. They can take somebody to Ekpe, take another person to maybe Ikorodu that same day. There are people like that. They are never tired. So if you have that strength, just do it. Just do it. Now the next thing is your sales strategy. Your sales strategy. That's the number 4. Your sales strategy. Let me check this thing. Okay, let me allow somebody to come in. You're welcome, sir. Your sales strategy.
So I'm using phone. Okay.
Your sales strategy.
I'm with
Now,
you, ma.
getting clients is not enough, or getting leads is not enough. And some of us think once you get lead, they should start buying. The truth is that they don't buy immediately. And even when you know how to close well, it takes between 4 to 6 weeks for a client, for you to close on a client, on the average 4 to 6 weeks. So we shouldn't be in a hurry. Marketing and sales, they are not the same. Most of us know this. So you don't get them twisted. You have to know marketing, know sales. If you don't know how to market, call somebody to help you run ads, do 1 or 2 things to bring them into your funnel, then you do the closing. So you have to be a good closer. So that is sales. You need to be a good closer. Don't say they have come, they should start buying. No, it doesn't work that way. There are people that will have up to 10 leads. Let me say like 20 leads. At the end of the day, nobody buys. It means you're not a good closer. You're confusing marketing to and sales. You have to know that marketing and sales are not the same. They come, and the next thing you have to know how you handle them, follow them up. And when you want to close on them, know how you close on them. That is sales. So you need to have sales strategy, put strategies in place to close sales faster for you. Now sales is moving those interested in your business to give you their money. Having interest in what you do is not enough. It's not enough. They should give you money. They should giving you money, they should transfer the money into the company's account for you to earn your commission. That's what we call revenue or conversion. Follow up is what facilitates sales in most cases. The money is in follow up. The money is in follow up. Design a follow up and closing strategy. We just have to design a follow up and closing strategy in our business. If we don't have that, sorry, any retailer that doesn't have that, those that are closing back to back, that is what they use. They have follow up and closing strategy. Now have a system to nurture leads, which is the funnel we're talking about. Give them more information, address their objections, connect with them at the emotional level. That is empathy and stories. Give them stories, empathize with them, show care, show care. That is how you win them. The way you relate to them will know whether you care, because they are sensing it. When you don't show care, they know. When you care about them, they know. It's as simple as ABC. If you care about them, they know. If you don't care, they know. So you have to make we have to show that care, and that is why branding is very important. I talked about this when I talked about branding. Branding is very important. Now make them see themselves at the other side. Make them see themselves at the other side. Now, sorry, I forgot to say something. I was saying I will say this during. Let me go back a bit and mention for your ad strategy. You there are three ways you get them in. You can either use your WhatsApp DM, or you use WhatsApp DM and Facebook Messenger, you or Instagram DM, you use Facebook instant form to capture lead, or you use a landing page. And of all the landing page works better, because for some, all these people are playing on, everyone plays on social media. For somebody to click on your page and wait for it to load, go there, read every information, then put in his or her contact, it means that person is serious. To a large extent, the person is serious. That is why landing page is very good. The next thing is instant form. Facebook instant form, there are people that will fill form and they forget. Somebody that filled a landing page form will hardly forget, because he you took him out of the play zone for him to wait, and the page loaded, he now filled his form, so he will hardly forget. For those that, I'm just talking from my experience, what I've done for myself and for clients. When somebody fills a Facebook instant form, there are some of them that will forget. When you contact them, they will like, "Is that, when did I fill it?" And they'll start asking you questions a lot. But somebody that filled the landing page will hardly ask you such a question. So landing page is first. Second thing is, the second you should consider is Facebook forms before WhatsApp DM. WhatsApp DM is good, they come in mass, but at the point you like we say in local parlance, you explain tire, you explain tire. But at the end of the day, you might get what, you might get the person that will buy, but by then they must have well warn you out. You will explain. So to avoid that, you need to get landing page will help you see the people that are more serious. I forgot to mention this when I looked at when I was talking about that I had to go back. So the sales strategy, okay, I've talked about. Now let make them see themselves at the other side. If you're talking about if you're talking about your product, they should see themselves as people that are making some they should see what they stand to benefit. If you're selling a luxury apartment, they should see themselves in the apartment. We know this, we have to emphasize on it. It's something we already know. We have to emphasize on it. People that are investing for long term, they should see themselves at the other side, where they'll be very proud, they'll be very happy they did such an investment. Make them see themselves at the other side from now. From now, that's how you become a good realtor that will be closing back to back. Now, follow-up strategy number 6, try all you can to make them experience the site in question. Try all you can to experience the site in question. Tell them how to buy. You need to tell them how to buy. Mostly when you meet people online, you need to tell them the next thing to do. Now, the people you meet online, you definitely meet them one on one in most cases, though there are people that can pay while online. Somebody was talking about a client that paid a property of 105 million. She met him online on Instagram. They discussed, and he must have done his due diligence about the company. And at the end of the day, he paid without coming to the office, without going for site inspection. Maybe he sent somebody anyway. I'm just assuming he did that. So there are people that will buy that, but there are some that will insist on coming for inspection. They will go up to the office over and back to back and forth. That is it. Now, when it's time for them to buy, you need to tell them how to buy. And we should also know there's a thin line between follow-up and closing. We have to know that, because there are people you follow up to a point that they are ready to buy, you will not know. Are you with me?
I'm with you, ma'am.
Yes. There are people that will follow up to a point that they are ready to buy, but you may not know. But if you have your strategy in place, you will know when the person is ready to buy, and you immediately make him buy. That's where some realtors lose out in sales. You followed up the person to a point that he's supposed to buy, you didn't really push it for the person to buy, you are still just there doing follow up. A smarter realtor will just overtake you and sell to the person. So you need to know there's a thin line between them. You need to know the difference. Now give them discounts, bonuses and all of that. You on your own, from your own commission, you can give them discount. There are times they will ask for discount. You keep arguing with them, someone else is there, because they are talking to other realtors while they are talking with you. Be smart about it. Tell them what not next to expect after payment. There are clients that will ask you, so after I make this payment, what next? You should know. You should know. Tell them these are it is, these are the documents you get. This is the next thing. You go for allocation so day, and you get so and so document. I'll bring the document to your house and all of that, or to your office. Try as much as you can. I mentioned it the other time that we should try as much as we can to to take documents to them. Don't allow them to come for their documents by themselves. You just have to take documents to them. Take the documents to them. And when you go there, explain it to them. They must have bought several properties. Let me emphasize, they must have bought several properties and they know the meaning of those documents. If you create time to see how you explain those documents to them, they will see you as an expert. They will have more confidence in you. Just create time. Tell them I'm coming at so time. Go there, sit with them, start explaining documents one after the other. Some might say, I've bought, and no problem. As long as they give you that time, do it. They don't give you the time, no problem, but make the attempt it. Now make the buying process seamless. Don't give them stress. It shouldn't be stressful. Make it very easy for them. I'm sure I trust Lagos realtors. I trust Lagos realtors. They will always want a client to, they make things easy for clients. I trust every the Lagos realtors, unlike other areas. Not that those people are not doing well, but a Lagos realtor will not let you be until you are is done with you. So to making the buying process seamless for a client is something that it's not hard for an average Lagos realtor. So for those of us that are not doing it, we have to learn how to start doing it. Make the process seamless. Even if the company is making it cumbersome, the company is making it you try as much as you can to make it easier for the client to buy, because even if the person buys or not, it's not their business. You have put in so much effort, you have suffered, let me even suffer, you've done so much. At the end of the day, if you lose that client, we know how it is, we know the pain we feel when such things happen. The client is almost buying, and all of a sudden, due to the way they are behaving in the company, he just leaves. So please, we need to avoid that, and that's the more reason why we need to see how we can sell for companies that are reliable, companies that give instant allocation, or the allocation time is not far, so that what the story that touched the heart will not happen to us. I know some realtors that have been arrested because of allocation. We know that, we have heard such things, so we need to avoid them. It dents our brand, it will dent your brand, avoid it. Now the tools we need to use for follow-up, use email, you use WhatsApp, the WhatsApp chat, the channel, the broadcast messages, use Telegram, you can use SMS, you can use voice call. But in all, try to use voice call, WhatsApp, and email. These three things, you see how you use them for marketing. Then for Telegram could be a channel where you be posting stuff and send the links to your clients. Just send it to their DM. Please don't be sending videos when you're marketing. Don't be sending videos to prospect, because they will block you. Don't be sending videos to them. Put the video somewhere and send the link to them. If you cannot use blogger, you can use Telegram channel. Use the Telegram channel, put things there and send the link to them. They will click and go there to check if they are interested, or if they have the time. Now the last thing is the retention strategy. The retention strategy, that's the fifth strategy. Retention. Selling is not enough. Selling to a client is not enough. You need to know how to keep the client. Then now that is where this funnel is very good. If you know how to retain clients, you will not spend so much in marketing. And that's why we say the growth marketing funnel reduces your expense, as in your costs. Because when you know how to manage the funnel, when it gets to this stage, you see how you retain them. Because the way you handle them through the entire process will determine whether you can retain them. Are you with me? Are you with me, sir?
I'm with you, ma.
Yeah, the way you handle them from the beginning to
Yes, I'm with you, ma.
yeah, you to determine whether they will remain with you or they will leave. That's how it works. So we have to know how to retain clients. It will reduce our our marketing cost. And that was why I mentioned you can buy gifts for them. The template there, you will see the things you need to do to retain them. Now give them a good experience. Going for site inspection, see how it will be easy for them. When they want to buy, it should be easier for them. after buying, see how allocation will be easier for them, how coming to the office, everything you're doing with them should make things easier for them. They will retain you and be sincere. This is not something I should preach to you. Be sincere to them. Now, retention tips. During this economic crisis, you need to, after sales support, you deliver documents, you educate them on the documents, you build relationship. Number two, you communicate, appreciate them. They should have easy access to you. Some, when you're following them up, you follow up. If even if is a mistake, even if it's a flash, you call back. But once they've bought, they'll be calling you and will not respond. They call you and you not return the call, you will not respond, you will not return the call. It's not a good way of doing this business. You need to give them easy access once they've bought from you. Even the ones that have not bought from you, easy access to get through to you. Now, you create a value added service that you clear land for them at a low price. For those that want to clear, you give them discounts, give them bonuses. That's retention strategy. You also increase delivery speed. Allocation should be done as soon as possible. Focus more on land with instant allocation. Focus more on land with instant allocation. So allocation will be very fast. When they buy and they get allocation fast, they want to bring in their world. And when you're doing the ad, you see instant allocation, it draws them closer to you to say, how true is this instant allocation that you're telling me? They want to know more. From there, if you're able to convince them, they will buy. So that's it. Now, number six is having innovative strategy. Something like referral program. You tell them, you bring client, I'll give you 5% commission. Maybe you're earning 15. Giving them 5% commission is not too much. So when Rita was saying how she told her prospects, our prospects and our clients, they should bring people, they should bring buyers that should give them 5%. They started distributing our forms and they gave her number to people. You just go and pay here and send the receipt to or call her to take it for inspection. And it was really working. It's really working for her till date, and she's winning several awards. So referral program is very good. It's a way of retaining. It's a retention strategy, if you ask me. Now, this is a summary of the five strategy. You need to brand and position. You need to do organic. You want to go organic. You need to do inorganic, paid ads and promotion. You need to have sales strategy, follow up and closing. You need to learn follow up and closing. Most of us, we have this issue of follow up. We can market and get leads, but to follow them up is a problem. So we need to cultivate that culture. Have a plan for follow up and closing. Have retention strategy, that is loyalty and advocacy. So that's it. Now, this is the funnel. With this, you can move them from awareness, acquisition, down the funnel to this referral stage, and it will cost you more. As long as you are following the step one after the other, you will get the templates. You following the step one after the other, you move them, you know what to do per time. Now, why do you need this strategy? It's because digital marketing focuses on the top of the funnel, while growth marketing focuses on the entire funnel. So you need it. You need to use this five-step strategy. That is the A3R3 funnel. You use this five steps to move them through the A3R3 funnel. Now, to make your business growth exponential, that is why you need this funnel. You need this funnel. I remember the last time I said you can use it whether online, offline. If you go to the template, you see it whether online or offline, you can use it. You know when you things you need to do to get their contact. The next thing, how to take them to site. The next thing, how to make them come to your whatever to buy. The next thing, how to retain them. The next thing, how to make them be your advocates. It's just as simple as ABC if you just have a strategy. So now the implementation, you can do it yourself. You can save resources. Doing it yourself is good. All of these things I've talked about, you can do it yourself. You can also save resources. You can do it yourself. When you do it yourself, you know what it means. You try to figure out things by yourself. You hope offline marketing will work. You figure out how to sell online in bits. You keep working twice as hard. You keep paying ad managers and others with little or no result. It's good to pay ad managers. It's good. But when they're not doing it right, you should know when they're not doing it right. Or if the ad managers are disappointing you, you should see how you can do it yourself. Now, keep earning. When you do it yourself, most time you keep earning little or nothing. As in, when you want to implement this strategy by yourself, you work in error most time. And now you need to save time. If you want to save time, you get guidance and you collapse time. You save costs, and you save costs on ads. You save costs on ads. You know, ad is expensive. You say when you say you save resources, you save cost. The funnel, I've mentioned it before. If you know how to manage the funnel, you will not be spending so much on ads. You will not be spending too much on ads. Now you usually get, you when you save resources, you usually get customers to patronize your business. You achieve more by doing less. You win grow, you win by you win, you grow your business. Life support you, the support you live the kind of life you want. You now live, you win, you grow your business, you live the kind of life you want. You have more peace of mind when you save resources. You need to know how to save resources as realtors. Now the next thing we need to do is, okay, I want to say this. As business people, we are business people, whether you like it or not. You're a business person, you're not earning salary. You're not waiting for somebody to put your name in the payroll. You are the CEO. Most of us are CEOs of our company. We pay ourselves and we do well. So you don't need, so for you are a company, you need coaches, you need mentors, you need teachers, you need consultants to be by you per time. It's something we all know. We need these things by us. It's something we know. We need to get them. There are people that have all of them. There are people that have just one or two. Now, there's a call to productivity. You need to collapse times and smash your goals in your growth pursuits. I really need you to collapse time and snatch your goal. So there is this sales accelerators program we have for realtors. If you're interested in it, you can join the sales accelerators program. How does it work? Let me explain how it works, what you learn. Now, it is a growth centered marketing on how to work prospects and clients through the A3R3 funnel using the 5 step strategy. Now, this thing I just explained to you in depth, you go in depth into it. You learn how to use growth marketing and AI tools to accelerate your sales in your business. Now, let me show you what the things you will learn in this program. These are things you learn in the program. The growth strategy, you know your why, have goals, you craft your customer persona and all these are things. You know how to do simple keyword research. You know how to write your copies, your ad copy, landing page, email copy, product description, storytelling, how to leverage AI for copywriting, content strategy. Now funnel, how to set up the funnel and how to automate it. You know how to create your landing page and optimize it. You also know how to automate your funnel. You know how to manage your leads. You also know how to do email strategy. You also know how to learn to run Facebook ad, profitable Facebook and Instagram ad. Getting them is not enough. You know how to your leads and prospects, how to follow them up, how to close, then delivery, then how to retain your client, then how to do referral marketing. All of these things are things you're going to learn in the program. You also have 3 months mentoring support after you've done for 5 weeks. Then the last week is for review. You learn, you still be with us for 3 months. Then you have copywriting swap file, that's the bonus. You have templates, you have ebooks, you have Instagram strategy, a playbook for your Instagram, then online archive. This spelling is wrong. Online archive setup. You set up an archive that you'll be putting everything, site inspection, products, year in, year out. Unlike your website that you say you're rebranding your website, or there's no way you put products on your website and still leave them there in 3 6 months. You change, they are gone. But this archive you set up, everything will be there. As long as you're a realtor, they'll keep piling and they'll be helping you bring people from search engine into your business. That's the archive we are talking about. You set it up, we'll teach you how to set it up, and you start using it. Years to come, everything. Even if as a realtor, if you're lean today, the pictures you've taken will be there. When you become so fat, the pictures you've taken will be there. The activities, maybe the companies you work with, they are doing programs, all the activities, videos, pictures, the products, flyers, progression of sites, the way sites are being the way when sites are being developed, the pictures, the videos, you put them all there. For years they will be there. So on the 4th of June, we are going to start a new batch, run for 5 weeks. The price is 250K, but there's a discount. There's a discount that you can key into right now. You can key into. Hello. Okay, you're there.
I'm with you, man.
You can key
I'm with
into
you, man.
it. You can key into it and be a part of it and be a part of the discount. Okay, see it here. These are the things you get in the program. Then the mode of learning is pre-recorded videos, live sections, voice note, text, images, assignment, quizzes, Q&A sections, and stuff like that. It's a virtual classroom that will hold this thing. Like it's a group and videos and all of that that you use. So this is how it goes, and this is the what it's over 1 million naira. Now you just in 3 months, or let's say in 6 weeks, you close a deal that will be far higher than the price you're paying for this program, because we're going to be together learning and doing mentoring for the next 3 months. That you have to sell, you will sell definitely. If you implement what you are being taught, you will definitely sell. So this is a special class specifically for it's a special class for those that want to grow in their real estate business, not for everyone, because there's an in-depth touch. We'll go deeper into things. Well, all these things I just talked now, we are going deeper. We are going deeper into it. So you have them at the tip of your fingers if you are the serious type. So the 250 now, there is a special offer for you to come in with 120 in the next 24 hours. If you're interested in coming, maybe just 10 persons for the next 3 months that will be with us in the next 3 months, that will work together, set up your funnel, start pushing it for you to start making sales. And there is also money back guarantee. After you pay and you're in class with us, you are not able to sell, you get back your money. But there is no way. This is a strategy we have tested, we have used, it has worked over and again, and that is why we are very bold to come out to tell you this thing works. Come and do it. Once you implement, you get the result you are looking for. So it's up to you. If you are interested in joining, there will be time for questions. You ask questions. Now 24 hours action takers, you can take action. This is how it works. There is also one of the you have one-on-one strategy. If you're coming in 24 within 24 hours, one-on-one strategy on how to put your business in order. That's the advantage you get with for those that are coming in 24 hours. You have clarity on where your business is at the moment. Where is it online? Not your business is there, where your business is online. Now you define goals for the next 6 months, you define your online goals for the next 6 months. You might have strategies tailored for your business, online strategies tailored for your business. If you are able to cook in the next 24 hours, this program is more like a boot camp where you do hands-on learning. It's hands-on learning. You learn I showed you what you learn: how to do Facebook, how to design landing page, how to set Facebook instant form, and how to set up your ads, run the ads, know when it's doing well and when it's not doing well, write your copy. Okay, even if you are not doing it, you're not going to do it yourself. At least you should know how it's being done. So that when you get people to do it for you, you know when they are doing it well and when they are not doing it well. That's one thing. That's the beauty of it, for you to know how it works. So that when you hire people to do it, you know what to demand from them. But if you don't know, you're a novice, they'll just come and do what they like and go. Tomorrow you bring another person just like that. They'll just be doing hanky panky with you and your money. So that is why it's good you know it. You cannot go through this program and still have your business go lagging if only you can put in the work. Yes, you have 3 months to get support. After training, your return on investment is guaranteed. That is, if you are the kind of realtor that will not say, they should do it for me. You are ready to put in the work. This real estate business, we have to put in the work. It's something that most of us don't know. You have to put in the work. If you're not ready to put in the work, you always shout that the women are using their bodies, the men are doing juju. That's the ones that are doing well, they are using juju. The women are using their bodies. But if you know how to put in the work, and with the help of God, there is no way you will not be among the top realtors. There is no way. So if you are interested, you come in. Now there is also installment payment. That's for those that will pay for 24 hours. You have this discount plus strategy. The discount is you're paying 120 in the next 24 hours, the strategy session. Now, for if you're paying within 48 hours, you have the discount, which is 120, and you can also pay in installment twice or thrice. The first installment is 65, you want to pay twice, the next installment is 65. If you're paying 3 times, you can pay 50, then 45 each. the other 2 times. Then after 48 hours is 250. Is 250. You going back to the main price. So it is up to you to decide when you want the category you want to belong. There's a link if you want to use Paystack. Paystack is something that will even help you. It's mediating between you and us. If there's any problem, me I like when I see Paystack, I'm happy. If I want to make online payment, I see Paystack, I'm happy because I have claimed my money back in 2 occasions. I also disturb Paystack that the merchant will not rest in their hands. At the end of the day, I will collect back my money. So if I'm selling things like this, I try to say, oh, okay, let me use Paystack because they can always go to Paystack and say, this person scammed me. I want my money back. Paystack will now chase after the person to collect the money. That is how it works. If you don't want to use Paystack, you can do bank transfer. These are number and question time. You can ask question. My name is Lolia Temple Tamno on Facebook. Just type Lolia Temple Tamno. I didn't write it here. Just go there and you connect with me. So you can ask your questions from day one to this point. Question time. Hello, sir.
Oh,
Question time.
okay. Yeah, one of the questions I want to ask, you made of voice call. When you have voice call, is it just normal call or
Sorry, I didn't
when
get.
you talk about maybe you mention of when contacting maybe prospect or client that no need of using video, you see that use a voice call. So the voice call I'm asking is just direct call because sometimes you best to call them.
Yes. I said I did say you should not. Did I say you don't use video to? The question is not really clear.
No, you say because when if you keep sending them video, they might block you.
Okay, yes, I said yes. It's something we must have experienced. Any video you have, cite this, cite that, you'll be sending to their DMs. You just the raw video, you just send to their DM. Yes, most of them will want to block you. Yes, and that is the process of doing follow up. You've gotten leads. You're following them up. Every video they will say you this guy wants to fill up my he wants to fill up my space. They want to likely block you. What I'm saying, you can put it on Telegram, put the video on Telegram, get the link and send the link to them. Write a short note about that link. They will click and go there. Or use Blogger. You put it on Blogger, write one or two things about the video, get the link from Blogger and put it in their DM. Write a few notes, just small note on it. Then they will see the note. They will know whether they will click and read or not. But you today video, tomorrow video, next tomorrow video, every day or maybe thrice a week you be say video 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 in their DM. My brother, I don't know. What I know is that some clients will want to block you. So do you have any other one?
Then you still talk about you still talk about Google My Business.
Yes. Yes, Google My Business. Every realtor should be on Google My Business. If you're going online, if you want to start, like what we advise people, business people, if you want to start a business and you say, okay, I want to go online, your first point should be Google My Business. You know why? Those people, those leads
No,
coming through Google My Business, they are coming from search. And you and I know that people that okay, if you want something, you go on Google. Is that when you're searching, it's either you want to buy it or you're about buying it. You're making investigations, you're trying to know, you're trying to compare prices. Unlike people that are on Facebook, Instagram, those on Facebook and Instagram, they are there to play. And your ad or whatever is interrupting, is an interruption. It's either they will just do something or they leave it. But people going on search engine, especially Google, they go there with intent. So when you see such people come to you, there is something they really want, and it doesn't take time for them to convert. People coming. So put your business on Google My Business. If you don't have a physical location, just try and see how you talk to somebody, see how you just let me use your space, blah blah blah, as office. Not that you be going there to sit, just at least we know how we do it now. Just this area, I can be attending to one or two persons there, or I want to do Google My Business, let me use this address, because Google will want you to have a physical address as a realtor, unlike other businesses that they can do okay online. No, for real estate you must have a physical office before they will approve it. So it's good you go on Google My Business as a realtor. It will help you get qualified leads that you will not stress yourself that much to convert. Have I answered your question?
Okay. Very clear. It's clear to
So any other question?
so now at least you've thrown more light on of the at least you took time to explain. You talk about honesty, integrity.
Mm.
So all those ones are very, very clear. Yes. So at
Every
least
every
I,
realtor
I,
knows
I learn a lot.
integrity is
I
the
learn a
first
lot.
currency. Every realtor knows that
Yeah.
integrity is the first currency in this business. So we don't talk about it that much. It's just there. If you want to go far in the business, you must have it. So any comments, any
It's clear.
suggestions, any
Everything.
all right. So